Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything's Plastic. Today we have another action figure review. This is the Marvel Legends 3 3/4 Retro Series, The Amazing Spider-Man. Really love the artwork on these figures. I love the artwork and the packaging actually more than the figures. I think these guys are pretty cool. Not a fan of the price point here in Canada. These guys are $17.99, which are pretty expensive for what you get. I do collect these, but I only collect them if I can get them cheap. I don't think they're worth the full price. If you're a big fan of these retro cards and these retro figures, you do you collect what you like, and I'm just here to give you guys a quick review and you can make up your own mind what you spend your money on. So pretty cool design, pretty cool artwork on the back as well. There is a quick little read up there that says, high above the ground, swinging through the streets, Spider-Man stops criminals that seem impossible to beat. So they do have a little card here on the back as well that you can cut out and keep. Me personally, I take these out, do a quick review. I actually pin these cards and these figures back on my wall. But I think it's always cool to take them out. I'm not an inbox collector, but when it comes to these cards, if the artwork is cool, I actually like to keep them on the cards. Plus, I don't have a lot of space left on my shelf, so my walls are my next victim to fill out and completely cover. So let's crack this guy open and get a closer look, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got this guy out. This is all it's in under that plastic bubble. There's just another plastic holder. I messed up on the packaging on top there a little tiny bit. I actually made a little tear there. Hopefully I can repair it a little bit. But here he is. Here's Spider-Man outside of the package. I think these are pretty cool. There's definitely a market for these amongst all you retro collectors and all that stuff. There's a lot of people out there that really like the retro toy lines, which is all good, man. I like all toys anyways. Just very selective of what I spend my money on because toys are getting pretty dang expensive. Alright, so here's a closer look at this guy overall. Pretty cool design. The paint on this one is pretty decent, man. Can't complain about the paint on this one. I think the paint overall is nicely done. The line work is not bad. His hands are a different color than the rest of his body. This red is a little bit darker and his hands are a little bit lighter. Same thing with his feet. So if you're unfamiliar with these, this is actually a different type of plastic than what the legs and the rest of his body are made out of. Same thing with his arms. When you get down to his hands, it's actually a very soft bendable plastic. Really gummy. And same thing with his feet. When you get down to here, soft piece of plastic on the bottom that you can bend, move around, and everything else. There's no boot cut or anything like that with these. So overall, I think it's 7 points of articulation with these. I don't know if it's much point going over, but I will do it anyways, just in case there's some people out there that just want a full overall review and are completely unfamiliar with these. So for articulation, his head goes all the way around, his arms go all the way around, his legs go out this far, his legs go all the way back this far, and I forgot to mention up here his forearms. There's a cut on his forearms there that go all the way around. So 7 points of articulation overall for these. Not a whole lot of articulation, like I said, based off of like your Star Wars figures and stuff like that. I mean, these offer a lot more for price point, and the same thing for your retro carded G.I. Joes and everything else. So some of you guys just really like retro looking toys. I think it's all cool. Collecting is collecting. Everybody collects and enjoys different things. So that's pretty much it for our review. Overall, I'm going to give this guy a 8 out of 10. I think this, as far as retro figures go, I think this guy is pretty awesome. I think they did a pretty good job on this one. Paint application is pretty cool overall, and I think they pretty much nailed what they were trying to do with this one. The only one that I have outside of packaging for comparison is a Hulk figure. Obviously, Hulk is a great deal bigger than Spider-Man, but man, I actually really like this figure as well. I didn't even bother to put this one back on the card. I just wanted to display this one on my shelf with the rest of my Hulks, as you can see in the background here. I might put this one back in the packaging. I do have a full shelf of Spider-Mans above there. If you're familiar with the channel, you've probably seen it before, but that's my review for Marvel Legends 3 3/4 Retro Line Amazing Spider-Man. If you like our review, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Let us know what you think of this figure. Let me know what you think of my review. As always, let us know what you think of our score. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, that subscribe button is an option as well. As always, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to watch our review. We'll see you on the next one. Keep collecting and stay safe.